Hello friends. Now I'm going to start the topic and the question is keep in your mind very carefully listen. Importance of management. Means why the management is important? Because to fulfill the plan, to achieve the goals and the objectives, management is must. Because the order will be given, the distribution of the work will be there. So everything is must. And here it is showing the importance of the management. अगर आप ये नहीं सीखोगे तो दूसरों से काम कैसे करवाओगे, ये आपको पहले सीखना है, right? This is the first thing you have to understand today. And this answer is divided in 8 points. So wherever I will complete the first point, I will indicate that this is the second point, and wherever I start, it will be the title. And put the title in your writings different from the explanation. So the importance of the management is in present day. It is most important to fulfill the objectives. Success or the failure of any business activity is based on the management, because in the management every aspect is being included, from planning to the controlling, budgeting, distribution of work. Everything is included in the management. So the management, if we are thinking, so many people think that there may be a limitation of a person, but it does not mean that limitation can spoil the management. Availability of the instruments or the means of the work you have, and whatever the resources you have to get the work from others with your resources. It may be sufficient or insufficient, but you can do. As in present days, you can see that India is the largest number of the population country having world in the nation, right? In all the nations, we have already largest number of the population next to the China. But it does not mean that we have stopped to fight with the disease. Whatever the proportion of the testing kits and whatever the proportion of the PPE security kits with the government, they are trying to fulfill appropriate proportion of the kits. They are trying to fulfill the requirement of the kits. So here you can understand sufficient or insufficient, it decides the limitation of the proportion. But the best management is when you have what is with you have and what you implement it. ये सब चीजें देखनी पड़ती है. Maximum utilization of means of resource you have, you use it maximum. Means less proportion it be there, but it does not mean the work should stop. Maximum use of the resources the right and the best manager will do. Okay, now the first point I am explaining, necessary in every field. We have already understood earlier, it's a universal process. Earlier in the nature of management we have understood. But keep in your mind, I use the word every field, means wherever you are connected, either family, either trust, either society, wherever you are, the management is must. Even a small family function we decide to do in today's period, we can find the event management company and they are doing the same thing for the specific small event also. So the management is possible at every level. So the first title is necessary in every field. Okay. Second one is optimum utilization of resources. Optimum का मतलब क्या होगा? जितना आपके पास है, whatever the proportion you have with, is called optimum use. So optimum utilization, maximum utilization with the proportion you have of the resource, you have to do it. It does not mean that the resources are insufficient, you can't do. Whatever the proportion of the resources in your school, you can find one teacher is teaching more than one subject. Usually we find that one teacher is teaching sometimes two subjects. Why it is? With the enough number of the teachers, all subjects could be taught is the main purpose. So for every subject the different teacher is not arranged, but sometimes you can find for any large subject more than one teacher the school management is arranging to fulfill the syllabus in given time period. So at all time it is not possible. So whatever the resources you have to use it and you have to prepare it is main purpose. Third point is accomplishment of objective. Here you can change the word fulfillment of objective or achieving the objective is the another type of the title you can put for the third point. But according to the book, the title is given accomplishment of objectives. See, management is must. You know that. Why it is must? Fulfilling the goals. So management is necessary for fulfilling the goals or the objective. Maximum utilization of the resources, the management can try to fulfill the goal what they can do. With the help of these resources, they try to achieve the goal or the objectives. That is possible and they are doing so. So this is the third point. The fourth one is usefulness of sources for business. Usefulness of sources for business. Now you think, which kind of the resource are useful for the success of the business units? Which kind of the resource with the business unit they will try to do so? If the small industry is there, they will try to do the production according to their orders with their machineries. But when we are thinking about the large scale industries, the whole production proportion will change. Here in small industries and in large industries, whatever the use is, they can do with their machinery, they are trying to do. It does not mean that the small industries cannot fulfill the large orders. Whatever the machinery they have, the management is trying to fulfill the order. It is called efficient management, which try to prove the given order in easy manner successful. Right? This is your fourth point. Now come to the fifth one. It is increase in job opportunities. I repeat, increase in job opportunities. If the management is best, they will try to do the proportion, they will try to do the work with the proportion of the resources with them. So here they will not try to remove the staff, but they will try to increase the number of the people by increasing good opportunity to work with them. So now the question comes, in which situation management is called efficient and could be called inefficient? When a firm develops, the company starts to do production in better way with the sufficient resource of the staff is called efficient management. And if the company starts to create the losses it reach to the closure of the company. In that situation, the unemployment will start. Now the question comes, why the unemployment is coming? Because the orders are reducing, the numbers of the orders will reduce, and the opportunity for the men to do the job will also reduce. So in that situation, the company will reach to the closure, and it is called inefficiency. So the efficient management will try to create the new opportunity for the job for their staff that will utilize for new proportion of the production. So here keep in your mind, the job opportunity will increase is efficiency, and job opportunity decrease is inefficiency, and reach to the closure of the company. Now come to the increase in profit. So this is a baseline of the any business. Center of the business is the profit. Usually profit is ultimate result what every company needs. So the business units work with the goal to achieve high profit. Competent and professional managers will try to achieve maximum profit, create maximum utilization of resources, and earn maximum profit at the end of the result. So how it happens? Rightly use of resources, less time, less production cost, high profit. In the present days, we all know it's a time of the competition, and every competition reach to reduce the production cost. So it does not mean the quality is lower one. If the quality of the production is lower, then also reduce the profit. Also the total number of the units will not be sold due to the lower quality production. So the quality is required to be based with the quantity is required to be produced in a large one with the similar time of the production. So the less time, less production cost, large production, and best quality. These are the present day's requirement. So as the expense is reduced, it does not mean the cost of the unit is reduced. Production cost reduced, the sale cost I have not said. It is called MRP, maximum retail price is not reduced. It will remain the same. So in that situation, the profit is barometer of efficiency and success of business. So whenever the question comes, this line, the statement, profit is the barometer of efficiency and success of business, could be asked for 2 marks. From the same point of the topic, you can write down. So the 7th point is social benefit. Okay, now we all know that any business cannot succeed without support of the society. It means the business require support of the society to be carried out. So, resource of the society, management works with them for the beneficiary of society. So business becomes successful with the profit, but this profit will be utilized for the society. As example, I could say the business units are producing goods with the better quality of production, lower cost, so the cost will less it is a benefit or welfare to the society that they have to pay low amount and get the good quality. Here it does not mean the quality is low, but quality is based, but the cost or the amount of the unit is less. It is a welfare of the society that less amount will come out, less rupees are coming out of their pocket. So the remain rupees in their pocket will increase their purchasing capacity. So at other requirement they can utilize that rupees. Okay. Another thing you can consider this, that the provided goods at the reasonable price with the good quality will affect to the lifestyle of the society, that people utilize good quality of production, right? And the lifestyle is changing. It is a social benefit of low cost production. It is a benefit of the management that the cost is reduced and purchasing capacity of the society increase. The last point is national motive. So here at end of the topic, you keep in your mind, development of an economy is a part of the development of the nation. Management is essential to take maximum utilization of untapped human resources. Untapped human resources means those people which has not been touched, which has not been used, and factors of production, untapped human resources and untapped factors of production. For what purpose? For development of the society in economical way, social way and national way. So the economy must require to be strong for the development of nation. It is only possible by completing the requirement of the society and make the people healthy in economical way, in social way, in political way also. So this is the national motive behind the importance of the management. So here I have completed the 8 points, and these 8 points you have to include in your answer, right?